problem. Here's another problem. You keep saying don't buy that, then just don't get that. There is going to be devices in all new cars where a police officer can turn your car off.
They're already here, guys.
Hold on.
We are already compromised on a cellular level in the nanotechnology. Why do you think they're starting to hit chemtrail optics and all this other stuff? We are already in a police state world.
Eventually, you don't get to opt out, Avarice.
You gotta turn up your mic back.
I turned it up.
Mic up, Snafu down a little bit. Snafu, your voice is coming in.
Woo. We're already in a police state world. I don't
see.
Most of this technology is already being used in other countries.
Okay, I'm just gonna back out. He's not letting me talk.
You talk all the time.
I've been hearing you talk for hours, dude. I just came up to say you're full of shit. And I came up to say play this video because this video will tell you all.
What he had to say.
All right, I'm playing
Avarice got more talking time than everybody here.
I'm playing this fucking video, and yeah, Avarice, you have, sweetheart. You've been
But
talking.
this is how they win. They come into a city council meeting, and there's 3 of them, and then they go, Shane, and then all the other people are screaming, and then they get removed by the police, and then these people sit around and talk about how bad those other people are. That's what they do. With all their money.
And the last thing I want to say real quick is service providers will be a thing because that's what we're witnessing. Small towns and stuff, it'll be like the jabby wabbies. If you want to keep your job, take the jabby. If you want to have insurance, take the jabby. If you want to drive, it's going to be a controlled police state world in the Western states. And because of the mass protest and probably just protest in general, it's going to be ugly, especially here in the Western states. Canada, Australia, if you guys watch what's going on out there, it's bad. It's no knock the whole thing.
Here's the thing about America, right? We have our federal laws and we have our state laws, correct? They could have not enforced the jab and all the other stuff as a federal law. They really couldn't even mandate it per se. It was turned over to the states. And so people that were living in the states that required you to do all this shit under these companies that are in these states, I don't feel bad.
And it will be the same thing with service providers. You're going to pay for our data
like you want to.
for electricity. And then if you don't, you might get arrested because you don't have a house with electricity, just like what's his name said earlier. It's going to be a police state world. And this right here, if those who know BlackRock and some Oracle, I've been yelling Oracle, Mike Strutmurphy for years. Go look into the optics of Larry Ellison.
I would love to play this 1-minute video about the whole BlackRock thing. So here we go.
But now, because of drone warfare, we have to relook at all forms of security and the need for rebuilding the GCC region to rebuild it so that it's going to be in a position where it's not going to be obstructed by drone warfare. So many more things are going to have to be underground. But even here in the United States, if we're going to be building, let's say, these 1 gigawatt data centers, how do we make sure we're not protecting those $50 billion, $75 billion investments? We have to relook at everything because of the role of drone warfare. Right now, we're looking at it internationally, but one of my concerns is, could it be a domestic terrorism using a $3,000 drone? So all of these things are actually opportunities, not problems. It's going to require, as we said, trillions of dollars of capital. Governments cannot build these out alone. They don't have the wherewithal. And 2, their deficits are started to be mounting. And we spend too little time talking about the U.S. deficits and other countries' deficits. So this is all going to be the role of private sector.
Can I respond real quick? Government operated, like I've been screaming for years. POGO. Privately owned, government operated.
Real quick, just, the audacity of these people. They don't pay taxes. They hoard money. They interrupt supply chains. They manipulate the markets to steal from us.
Call us goyim.
And then say, well, governments can't afford this shit. We're going to have to help them pay for it because they're too broke. I mean, the fucking irony.
Well, I think if you look at like what we're witnessing, like for instance, like just the travels in the skies, certain states are now fighting against that, but it's because they were watching villagers who off-gridders grew their own crops for years and years and years. You hear all these people, I'll grow my own food, but they started getting the webbings and the fruits were getting bad. So were forced to go into like places they never been into, like villagers that never seen cities, to go buy GMO seeds. They are literally doing the control system on every aspect we do. And if you go look at China, man, and Elon Musk referencing America to the Chinese social credit score system and all these cameras in the store, but we are already on a cellular level compromised. These technologies that you talk about, the phone in your hand, the vehicles, like imagine what they're not telling us that's already in play, so to speak. And these data centers are for probably a lot of them. Most Americans are not going to be cool with what's about to happen. And it's going to get pretty ugly, I feel. These data centers they're telling you. They're saying the next video is the king basically saying we are implementing the digital ID. That next video is a minute. It's literally, they said it yesterday.
Getting it right now.
Like they're Snafu, and the day before that, hold on, the day before that, Canada reported that we've become insolvent.
Yes, and that's why we're witnessing a lot of tension with the Canada, Mexico, United States.
Yeah.
I mean, we're witnessing real-time projects in play, like transition of power, so to speak, big tech. And
somehow our government has gone completely broke, but the corporations aren't at fault. It's the people that are at fault. Their own work, but see, then they just replace us with data centers, and they don't need us anymore. Then all the problems are gone.
And then, like I did a video yesterday. They literally took a robot. You could type it in, just say robot Buddhist monk. The temple has just like that robot Sophia that got citizenship. Now the monks have a Buddhist or a robot in the temple. Like they're literally dehumanizing, but using nanotechnologies and for a police state controlled world. And this video right here where the king basically said, let's go, just like you read all that stuff right there.
Yep.
They're implementing it. And listen to what he said. I mean, it's going down.
So during the King's speech, King Charles confirmed, my ministers will also proceed with the introduction of digital ID. That single sentence will send shockwaves through millions of people already concerned about surveillance, privacy, and state control. The government says digital ID will modernize access to public services. Critics warn it could become the foundation for something bigger: centralized identity systems, expanded state surveillance, financial tracking integration, restricted access to services, behavior monitoring through linked databases, the infrastructure for programmable digital governance.
And might I add, who did he have meetings with recently? The king and Mr. Larry Epstein, Elon. He had meetings with all the big techs, the mineral guys. Recently, the king, but also, and you got to think the ritualistic nature of some of this stuff that's going on. As you can see, obviously his chair, but they're implementing it, folks. One world, one government, one nation under a police state world.
And then you have these people come on these shows that are like, no, you're wrong. And then you go, okay, what about all these things? And they go, I don't give a fuck about you. And then you go, okay, what about the nefarious things they're going to use it for? And they're like, prove it. Where's this happening? And then you go, in China. And then they go, oh, well, that's the word. This isn't China. And then you say another 20 things that disprove, and then they run away off the panel. Then they run away off the panel. Ain't that interesting?
Like, you know what, Tins? It was crazy to see how Americans, especially Americans, are desensitized to the object.
Hey, y'all, hold on a second. Beth's got a question.
I had a question for Avarice, and of course he ditched out. And that's that,
because that's what they do.
He was saying that, you can grow your own food, you can do your own stuff, you can burn candles, have fireplaces, all that. Well, how do we do that when now they have put laws in place against farming, against keeping small animals, burn bans, so you can't keep your house warm, so you
can't even collect rainwater in some states.
You can't even collect rainwater. So
Don't want people testing it.
Supposed to combat? How are we supposed to cope with the loss of utilities because they want to have data centers?
They're trying to kill us all out. That's all there is to it. They're trying to rid the world of us as we are now, so they can rebuild their own.
You know what? I'm gonna go.
One second, Snafu. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, let me finish it real quick. People forgot during the COVID times in China, especially in China, like a police state world, like people don't understand the tyranny really going on over there. They were putting railroad spikes in front of big ass like skyscraper tower hotels and trapping motherfuckers in buildings.
Yeah, they were welding the doors shut.
Yeah, they would chain the doors shut, lock them shut, and we're talking citizens who were just like going vacation. Like once they started
because they came up as positive. Yes.
Shoot on sight optics all around the world. And the only time the world has ever been allied is Antarctica type optics. But this COVID thing and all the weird, it's a transition of powers for data. And these data centers should be very concerning because all the other countries are buckling up. And it seems like we are way, like, just even understanding how tyrannical it can, because we are so blessed that we could flush our toilets. We could turn the lights on. We could turn this YouTube thing on. It's about to change, and include how.
Hold on, Snafu. Hold on 1 second. About the toilets. Sorry,
that's a big one.
Well, no, this is the issue. So during the Hawaii fires, they turned off the fire hydrants. This same avarice guy is going to explain to you how your family can die of dehydration during a drought because his Rust servers get priority because of the contract that he signed. He's gonna tell you that. He don't give a fuck about you and your family and if they die. He just told you that his contract takes priority. So when it comes to the fires and you need water to survive, he just said it don't matter. You don't need that stuff to survive, and that's what they're gonna do. And when it's the AI making the decision, do you think the AI is gonna care about that 1 million person city or its own existence? Because as far as it's concerned, it is critical infrastructure, not you.
Not only especially when it comes down to like the whole idea of like utilities shutting off, right, and water shortages and toilets not being able to flush. Then you also have to take into consideration the rate of disease that is going to skyrocket. The fact that we can move our waste away from our homes and away from our living spaces and away from our drinkable water is a huge thing. It's a huge extension on life. People don't realize.
Think of big pharma, Beth. Think of all the mental medications and all the fucking medications, period. Like I just got memos about AutoZone. AutoZone is already putting in throughout all their AutoZones right now, warning a shortage of oil. Okay, and big pharma, and now again with nanotech, Elon Musk, he's been openly saying, "Oh, big pharma is done with. I'll compete with nanotech. We'll be able to. Big pharma is done with." And so
my favorite part
when we go through this struggle of no mental medications, no pain medications, that's why I had to get my surgeries as soon as possible. I tell people we have the most corrupt system in the world, but we have the best. It's we the people, right? Like right now, in most hospitals in the United States, they're using saline from China. Okay, we could build saline's one of the most easiest things to fucking make.
Hold on, Snafu. I thought they were bringing the manufacturing industry and all that stuff back to America. Now all of a sudden, all that's out the door. Data centers are the answer.
Yes.
Makes no sense. None of this makes any sense. And then you guys expect me to be logical and fucking reason? No. I'm done with this fucking shit.
Hey, I am Building 7, folks. Remember, don't ever forget Building 7.
Allowing liars to lie and play the fucking victim where, I don't know anything about the Chinese digital or social currency. I don't know nothing about
Never heard of the mark
I
of the
don't know
beast.
nothing about nothing, but I know that
I'm an
some
expert.
Gaming servers.
My Rust game's gonna survive the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Like this is the stupidest fucking shit. And then to allow him to talk over people. Are you kidding me?
Can I point to the absurdity just a little bit in Denizen style? So we have the supposed previous king of the empire of the world, right? He's supposedly not in charge anymore. He's just a figurehead, setting these directives and instructing the commonwealth of the world how they're going to move forward, and it literally still taking orders from septogenetic inbred ghouls who are wearing jewel encrusted crowns and girly robes, are making these kinds of decisions and announcements to the world, and nobody bats an eye at how fucking ridiculous and silly all of this is, that any of us would go along with this crap. It blows my mind.
Yeah, you want to know the funny part about him being king? He waited his whole fucking life to become king, to inherit his mother's vast wealth, her vast wealth, her vast owning of all the fucking land in the world, almost. And when he finally gets it, he realizes she done sold it all out from under him.
Listen, I do want to give a heartfelt apology to Beth and all of you, but I'm done. And you're going to get a lot more of this, too. I'm not saying sorry it won't happen again. I'm saying sorry the way things are going to be from now on. I can't anymore. I've been doing this for 7 years, and we still are tolerating these children that know nothing to have as much voice as I do when they have zero portfolio. Just because he has more money than me doesn't mean that he's smarter than me. He took advantage of the system. He fucked people over. He's using your resources to run Rust servers, while I was the guy that had to take his abuse when his internet went down because he unplugged it when he was vacuuming. These people are trash.
I got a question. What's Rust?
Rust. It's a video game.
Let me know when I can go.
Serious? This guy's fucking spazzing out because he can't play his Rust without goddamn servers or
look it up on YouTube. Snows. Everybody, no. Listen, this is gonna be funny. Pull up a gameplay video of Rust so we can all see what he does.
All right,
it's a decent game, to be fair. I don't play it.
Come on, man.
So I do want to point out. By the way, we are going to... I'm not getting any donos. So it's 1:03 where I'm at. I'm shutting down at 1:15. If money doesn't start coming in, we're going to, use Dusty's rolling extensions here. And this has been a great conversation going on. So I would absolutely hate shut down. 10.
All of you guys in the you should.
There's 5 people in my.
I don't know if you guys ever heard of David Goldberg's final words, and it talks about how Trump will attain kingship with the Middle East, and it talks about pogos and then Project Zypher, like using YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. And this guy predicted. He claims he read it in memos at the White House. He predicted the COVID optics before it, 3 years before it ever even was a thing. And this guy, David Goldberg's final word that I shared in the backstage, it's pretty over target, especially with what may be happening.
The pistol is my favorite weapon in Rust.
That's not it.
Right. I'm trying to mute it that way.
People putting Rust over humans. Got
Here we go. This one, Rust. Which one's Rust? I googled Rust game.
They're all Rust.
That's a video game, yeah, Rust.
Yeah.
It's a nerdy first shooter game. It's like playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
But check out that video I put in the backstage on your private time, or you can share it here.
This is what they want to pollute your water for.
Check it out.
So let's pretend he has a data center for this or whatever, right? They're going to pollute your water, and your power bill is going to go. I told you guys this the other day on RLMs. You people, anybody who tolerates this, is listening to their child explain to them that he's going to be a ultimate gamer, and that's how going to be his career. And also, you have to you have to sell your car because it pollutes the air anyway, right? And then you have to buy him a $20,000 gaming computer. That's what this is.
Well, and let's be honest,
there aren't enough Rust servers on the face of the planet to fill up the smallest data center in the world. Just let that fact sink in.
He has
And
no
real
idea
quick,
what capacity
there's like 5 or 6 people in my chat. If you each gave just $6, you could extend this show for 30 minutes. Clearly, this is an interesting topic. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here.
I mean, think about this
And
server, the data server he's
send it to
claiming
Beth,
are
please.
part of just the data center. The data center is running his server. So he's using like a portion of this warehouse, for a gaming thing. So like it's just dumb. But hey, I'm gonna go, but all you guys should pick up the link I just dropped, because if you want to know really what's going that it's over Target, and David Goldberg's final words was like legit.
We
Especially
know
with
the Goyim and all that stuff. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, but him comparing the video game servers to knowing these guys is just, ridiculous.
Yeah.
If you're taking off Snafu, I gotta say thank you very much. Like, you have been super respectful. You've been great conversation for this topic. Like, thank you.
You're welcome. And make sure you check that out, because like I said,
I would have wished that he would have been like that in the last show, but it's okay. So
hey, Mike, I found out technically you haven't paid Flow State yet. Like, you literally are on loan. You haven't technically paid him. So hopefully when you collect.
So you want to have a nice conversation with me? Or could I explain it to you?
Well, we can do it. Let's do it later. Vietnam, right now, you guys are on fire with this subject. Keep going. I'm in Vietnam. And by the way, throw her some money, people. Get her some donuts.
Snafu. No
he
worries.
He already knows. He's just playing.
Yeah, and by the way, you could bet your ass that Dusty will call me out if I don't pay him.
Oh yeah,
I know he will. That's why I'm calling Dusty out more than you, because he was hiding it. He hid it from you guys because he knows that
he didn't. He said it. You weren't listening.
Oh, okay. I didn't miss it in.
And like I said, I even vouch for you. I told Snaps you've always paid up. So
as long as he gets paid, that's cool.
Yeah, Snaps. Just to clear this up.
Mike is a good man.
Before you go. Sorry, Beth.
I was just saying, Mike's a good man. He's got integrity, and he does what he says he's going to do.
To clear this up for you before you go, Snaps. For the last 8 months or so, Mike has always operated on credit and settled every debt, like Dusty said. And all of the donations before you even came up with all this stuff, right, including some of Rocky Shepard's donations, were also on credit. Right?
Okay, I did not know.
So
it's
like
good to know.
Not everybody has, because Mike has security issues. You can't just in any random country in Asia just use every payment method. That's not how it works.
Okay, no, it's cool. I just remember we jumped the guns, and I was like, "Oh, I want to see him make the payment," and then I forgot.
I'm trying to clear it up so there's no fuck shit.
Yeah, so it's cool. It's cool.
The reason why Dusty gives me credit is because he knows I obviously would not.
Yeah, he knows you're going to pay.
No offense, he would not give you credit because he knows that you will not.
Well, you don't know. It depends on what I have and what I don't have. What if I offered him or Chuck the keys to Jack Talcott, because I talked to Jack about it and the deal was rebond? You think he'd want the keys to Talcott for me getting off bond?
No.
You're probably right.
I
don't know. Either way, that's a whole different subject.
Listen, Dusty's not an idiot. He's not stupid. Okay, very clear.
No. I just was like, hey, I want to make sure he gets paid. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Hey, just so you guys all know, okay, we're already getting followed around. Okay, as far as it goes, all the chips on your bank card, credit card, they can follow you around with those chips.
Yeah.
Eddie, I thought you said tits.
No, chips.
I'm out here.
They got following you around.
Thanks, Beth.
As far as when it comes to the government and people follow around, unfortunately, that is something that you cannot hide. Look, we're here in YouTube. The government knows about you. They're gonna listen. They know where you eat, where you sleep. They know every shit. They even know about me. They know that I'm not in fucking America. They know. There's no
as long as they're not reading the profile, right?
Yes. And as far as Doomsday, I mean, we've been talking about it for ages. I mean, is it going to happen? Who knows? I'm not saying that it cannot happen. I'm not one of those people, because I've been accused of being like part of the New World Order. You're part of the New World Order. You're going to be, they're always accusing me of shit like that. And I'm preparing for the Doomsday, just because I make more of money than average people, and people normally see it as a fucking like they see like a huge monster, like a fucking like climbing mountains. It's just been
Who's going to
programmed.
donate the Beth? Don't make
I
me
hope I
get
make
out my
sense.
credit card. My God.
It's just like everyone is capable of making a lot of money. By the way, it's just that some people see it
That's
as
not
impossible.
true, Mike. Stop it.
Everybody's
not true, Mike.
capable.
Not everybody can.
Okay.
Not quite everybody.
I mean, I hope I'm not offending anyone. I'm not,
You're not.
so.
I don't think so anyway.
We're not. You're trying to
Not
be
really.
inspirational, but I'm trying to say it's,
It's not like
when I get about
like you have a
30 minutes
dream
of
kind of speech.
activity out of bed, max,
I've got it. I've got that link here. I've got it pulled up. Snafu. David Goldberg's last words. Who is David Goldberg? Can someone explain that one to me?
I was wondering the same thing.
David Goldberg.
I thought he just said he was former CIA, blah blah blah, and he saw this information on Trump's desk or something to that effect. He's probably going to explain it.
I missed it because I was.
Yeah, I know. I'm always listening to everything everybody says.
I was multitasking, like you don't even want to fucking know.
I know Bill Goldberg.
Let me see.
Let's see. That he is.
We'll look at that in a second.
Oh yeah, the dude from Facebook.
So you know who this is?
Yeah, he died of a heart attack in quotation marks.
Oh. Got you. Yep.
Really?
This is what happens when you're too smart and you know too much.
That we've seen that a lot lately in society.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not really that he knew too much. He knew too much, but didn't want to go along with the system.
What happened to McAfee? Anybody know?
This is probably going to be one of my most important videos that I've done yet. We're going to discuss a couple of things, new things that have come up. I have received classified documents from my White House insider, and we also have some memos that I've referenced in the past, and I'm going to walk through everything that I've been deciphering and learning from these videos, from the documents that I've received. So,
real quick,
we'll get into this. The crux of
we've got 5 more minutes on it. So, here you go.
Cut it out!
Thank you for asking for that one. I needed the giggle right now.
I think that's one of my most favorite ones I've made. It's just too cute.
I fucking love that one. Holy shit.
I want to just introduce you right away. What is it all about? This is it. This is what the documents reveal. There are too many people waking up. There are too many Americans, more and more of them, that are suspicious of Israel. More and more Americans aware of Zionism. This has been around for decades and decades. You go back to the 50s, 60s. There's a lot of literature about Zionism, about Judaism. It's not unusual, but the difference is today, more and more people are waking up to it. It's been a real tipping point where you always had maybe about 0.5% of the population that was aware of Zionism, that did not like Jews and whatnot, but they were never part of the mainstream. They were always dismissed as conspiracy theorists. They had no influence. So they were not really a threat. But that has changed. And you know that has changed. Anyone paying attention knows that has changed. We have seen a big change in comment sections on YouTube, many people making references to Zionism. It has become a part of the nomenclature through the influence of 8chan, 4chan, many, many websites, and ultimately many, many YouTube channels that have been speaking the truth very aggressively for many years, but it has really gotten attention lately.
Right?
It is somewhat of a
I was gonna say the same thing. Like, I was gonna ask if this individual was Israeli or like where is he from? Because
you see his last name, Goldberg.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Oh,
well, this isn't David Goldberg though. This is some YouTuber.
Oh, okay.
Can we skip over his commentary and see if
Yeah.
there's like a reveal or something?
Unaware of exactly. I don't even know where we get to where it starts.
Doesn't look like he actually shows it.
Let's see what's going on here.
the gatekeeper channels and the shill channels.
Still him at 6 minutes.
It's a flu virus. They're going to eliminate them in various ways.
So I was gonna say, I just looked this guy up and
News was scripted from the beginning in around 2014 and 2000.
Snafu. No offense, we'll watch this on a different point in time because I don't think that that's actually the guy that it's claiming to be. It's whoever's.
You think it's somebody else reading,
giving a rundown,
like his manifesto, so to speak.
Right?
Yeah, giving his opinion of it.
Okay, got you.
Which also can be colored by the individual, right? He's got a good voice. That shit's too funny. No, there's even without that, there is so many reasons for why like the data centers can be really fucked up for societies, even right down to just the privacy aspects and the cost to the people. Right?
These are the same people that were telling us that the bell curve of fossil fuel usage was going to reach its peak, and then we weren't going to have, it was peak oil. Those were the term, bell curve, peak oil. Right. They gave you all these lines of BS so that it could raise their stock portfolios. This is all manipulation. All of this is market manipulation. It's all just, it's adorable. And then they say, show me. And then they expect you to show them in 15 minutes while they talk over everything.
It's remarkable how we just keep putting up with it.
Yeah, that's why I'm done.
Toilet paper this time if we can't even flush our toilets, right?
I want to be banned from every show. Fuck this shit.
I'm done arguing about this stuff, like talking about it's one thing, but now once I realize it's like I'm dealing with somebody who just is asleep, I can't waste. Well, that too. They're at least lying to themselves.
Yes, Beth.
It's fine.
Shout out to Master Kim.
The back and forth, I think that.
But he didn't want to have back and forth first.
No.
He wanted the platform. Then Denizen started talking. Then he wanted to have a back and forth, but then he didn't let Denizen ask him any questions.
And like I've met him, and like I'm shocked to hear some of that come out of his mouth. But then at the same time, I'm not, because people who are in positions of having more than they need tend to think that way. They're gonna like having more than they need. They're gonna protect their ability to have more than they need, and fuck the have-nots. Who cares about them?
They're the farmer that blocks off the river, upriver, and fuck everybody downriver.
And like,
I'll be honest about it though.
And that's one thing, is at least he's very honest about it, and I think that you have a lot that are honest about it. You need to let them speak. You need to let them expose what their actual thoughts and feelings are on it. And as far as go ahead.
he was being honest about how he doesn't care, but then he tried to justify it. You won't catch me justifying it. Like if I'm doing well and the hurt economy is helping me, I'm going to be honest that I don't care about all the suffering people more than I care about myself, and that I'm glad that I'm doing well. I'm not going to tell you that it's for the better of society, that it's lifting up, it's raising the tide, you know, or that or socialism won't work and won't. Yeah, you won't catch me doing that shit. I'll just be honest. Listen, you people picked this system. I'm finally done getting screwed by it. I'm taking advantage of it, and I care about my quality of life more than I care about you because you're a stranger. But I'm not gonna gaslight you about it and tell you I'm helping you, that it's gonna improve your education, that you're gonna have your schools are going to be better, or your communities are going to be safer.
Jobs, lots of jobs.
Yeah, there you go. That even better. That it's going to create jobs. I'm going to say nope. Things are going to keep getting worse for you. You're going to get poorer, right? And I'm going to get richer, and the gap between us is going to be so large that it won't even matter anymore. That's the truth of it.
That's why I told my kids don't bother reproducing, because what's coming to the world right now, you don't want to bring any more innocent lives into this shit right now. If you really want kids, there's plenty to adopt, but don't add to what the hell's going on right now, because it's not good. It's going to be
the idea of people can figure it out and grow their own food and candles and all of that shit. Hello, sexy.
No. Reproduce, Tootie Bug. What are you talking about? Don't even bother.
Reproduction.
You are the problem. You sound like a white liberal. Calm the fuck down. Wait, the hell did I just see?
Yeah. So the idea, by the way, that people can do all this shit, right? Number one, people are out of practice with that. A lot of people don't know how to be self-sufficient anymore with the land. Number two, like I said earlier, they're making laws. They're making laws where people are having to fight for the right to farm or keep a couple of fucking chickens. It's ridiculous. You can't even catch rainwater.
I can't have chickens.
But
I have a neighbor across the street over here who lives next to the mayor, and he has a donkey for the simple reason of having that motherfucker bred the mayor, because he wants chickens.
Why do you think they want to make 15-minute cities, Beth?
It's not gonna do any. All these cities are gonna fucking produce food and the things that we need, right?
The pre-suburb mid-50s neighborhood layout was a 15-minute city. There was a convenience store within walking distance. There was a small grocer in the strip mall. You had your nails, your wigs, all your things you needed right down the road. And it wasn't a gated community, but at the same time, you had a little burger joint. It generally wasn't a McDonald's. It was,
small towns are 15-minute cities.
Basically, that's the pre-suburban sprawl are 15-minute cities because it was necessary.
But they were allowed to have chickens and whatnot to grow food for themselves, right?
Look,
but not in these new ones.
I live in an area where it's, farmland and Amish, okay? People today are not cut out for this kind of fucking life. They're just not. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, with the fucking amount of pollution and everything else that's going on, it's actually harder to get shit to grow and to take care of stuff and to actually produce good health.
Yeah.
I mean, when you see an Amish teenager with a buggy and fucking 15s in the back, what the hell are you supposed to think?
You want to know why they're doing lab-grown meat and lab-grown foods and all that shit? Because pretty soon you're not going to be able to get natural fucking actual food.
What most of this is?
They want to.
What most of? Sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm done.
What most of this is a bunch of self-interested restarts just running around doing shit, right? So we had to listen to the climate science for however many years. And now, within the past 7 days, at the same essential time, within a couple days of each other, of the United Nations admitting none of our climate models were correct because we actually started instituting some countermeasures that it's completely offset none of the things we thought were true. And at the same time, a company applies for a patent to be able to block out the sun with these micro silica particles that are thinner, smaller than like a 0.225% the size or like the diameter of human hair, right? Like micron.
The stuff you see coming out of the jets, right?
So
that's definitely not the beginning of an apocalyptic dystopian future.
So, but I'm just saying, like, so if at the same time as the United Nations is saying, "Hey, yeah, no, we got it all wrong," a private company. Now, the United Nations is supposed to be us, right? But at the same time as we admit, yeah, we were wrong, we will also allow a private company to block out the sun. So make it make sense.
No.
And we got to build this huge data center twice the size of Manhattan.
Yeah, for rust.
Because global warming.
Yes, global warming.
For a preview for a show that was out a few years ago that got canceled because it was revealing too much of what the fuck has been happening, and the shit that it was doing back then 12 years ago is happening now. Is coming. It didn't even make it through 2 seasons as a show Revolution. So I suggest anybody likes apocalyptic shit, go watch it.
During the fire.
What's it called?
Revolution. It was on NBC. It barely had 2 seasons because they nixed it because it was hitting hard with shit that was starting to go on with everything being revealed from the government. Let's talk about the nanos and everything like that. It's really good.
And if all these people want to stand behind what they're saying, then I want you to sign up for personal responsibility and not your limited liability corporation.
2018?
I'm saying if then I want these people to not be able to hide behind an LLC when they do have to purge all of their coolant systems and they go, it's just water. And then downriver, everyone dies. I don't want the LLC to pay a fine like Bhopal or the BP oil spill in the Gulf. I don't want that. I want you to go to jail and all your assets to be seized. And if you are so sure that you're right, you would have no problem with that.
Yeah, BP should have had to pay a lot more than what they got the little slap on the hand.
No, these people claim ignorance at the same time as they smile with their hand in your pocket and stabbing you at the same time after they fucked your wife last night. And then I'm supposed to be nice.
Who's got the back stuff? What the hell was that?
Not I, said the Sasquatch.
You were muted.
No. It's you guys got a snake oil salesman standing in town square, and I start losing my mind on them, and everybody's going, you gotta be nice, they deserve a voice.
Y'all want to know something interesting about the poor Louisiana residents? The dumbasses that won't get the fuck out of that state because of sinking shithole. But yeah, I've told y'all about how they're charging.
All you need is a boat, and you're good.
Well, I've told you that they're still charging them for Katrina. I neglected to tell you that they are still charging them for cleanup and everything. They're taxing the people still for the Deepwater Horizon incident. Yes. So, Louisiana has a disaster. They profit. So, Yep. Don't move to
Same
Louisiana.
thing with these data centers too. They're gonna make the people who live there pay for that shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They
And
already
also
are.
pay for it in the lost resources and lost jobs.
And then, just like that giant Sears complex that I showed you guys a couple months ago, that's like 50 or 100,000 square foot giant building with still like sawzalls and millions of dollars worth of equipment sitting in that gigantic building that's derelict, that's just sitting there deteriorating. And they just get to declare bankruptcy, and then someone can buy that for $50 later on and do something with it, and it's probably the same people that declared bankruptcy.
Oh, here's another little tidbit. A lot of these, you guys see a lot of these Amazon buildings, the ones that are like out in the middle of nowhere. They're fucking huge, like football fields huge. Those are data centers.
I'm saying if these data centers become not economical, these will be a gigantic toxic waste dump that you are now required to go in there and clean up. And they just get a 50,000.
I know this for a fact because my ex-husband, he delivers equipment, and he was delivering the equipment out to some of these Amazons when they were building. He said those are not fucking warehouses; those are data centers.
And the worst part of it all, right, is oh shit, I lost that thought.
And that was the day that Tootie Bug took her own life.
Here's the other thing. When we do clean it up, where the fuck are we supposed to put it?
I'm just a crazy old menopausal lady, that's all.
Okay, I just remembered. You know what the worst part of it is? Is the government and whoever who's putting the money behind it is going to preach to us that it's good. And con us into and persuade us into believing that it's good. And then once it's all set up and going, then reality slaps you across the face, and then you know what's going on.
Exactly.
You mean like everything that's happened in California for 30 years? Yeah, and you saw that video game's really cool. It's like every other video game in the world, and it's very important.
Yeah. There's better ones out there than that.
No, this is stupid. This is like for you people. It's like I run gaming servers.
It's just my
I know about data centers.
Chill out.
I was just fixing to say Squatch is going to need his own data center for his Minecraft. I mean, shit, he likes to play online and show us. He needs his own data center, right?
Homeboy said he owned more than 500 Rust servers.
Okay,
is that true?
To my knowledge, yes.
Yeah, he probably is part owner. He do you think he personally owns?
I don't think dude's ever seen a data center in his life, and that's coming from someone who's spent thousands of hours inside of a data center.
I don't think he's ever seen outside of his mom's basement.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, like I was getting some DMs while I was on panel. Like it's telling me I don't think this dude, like I'm supposed to believe this dude owns anything more than the gaming machine his dad bought for him.
Snafu, I love you. Thank you. You can do that all you'd like. Just saying. I'm gonna leave you now. Now I gotta leave Snafu in my. Snafu is never allowed to be booted. Tootie, someone must pay to ban him. That's the rule I'm gonna set. Don't fucking push your luck with that though.
I wonder what Mike's mad at me for now.
Watch.
Tuesday. Wednesday. One of those days that ends in YD. You were out there breathing up all the good oxygen for the good people. You know.
And I thought that once a person starts throwing around and ad homs and all this stuff, that's when they know they won because they're logic. But then they run. No, I'm tired of this shit. I've seen these people act worse than I act towards them, towards other people. You don't get to critique my behavior, bully. No. All of these things end now. You can all ban me from your shows, do whatever you want. I'm as sober as a judge. I'm done. If you people are going to tolerate this behavior from these other pieces of trash, you're going to tolerate it from me too. And then if you don't, and you piss me off, I'll go live and I'll troll you into fucking oblivion too, whoever the fuck it is, Sasquatch, Dusty, any motherfuckers. I'm done. You think that this is a fucking game and you can play with me like I'm some type of fucking idiot? No, I've been playing nice for a long time. New ball game.
Yeah.
10th man, my entire point to allowing...
No, I'm not saying you, dear. I'm just saying in general. I'm mad at Grid and Avarice, not you.
My entire point to allowing that kind of conversation, to letting him speak, to giving him that platform is so that you can see. So the character is completely defined. You know exactly what he's thinking. You know his exact fucking position. And then when it's all nice and there on display like a pretty little fucking picture, then people can tear it down. I have no
Hangman's noose. Right.
But you gotta let people show who they are and let them stand on their square.
I wish to have all the squares.
Yeah, you're preaching to the choir. These are the things that I have repeated to people. There's one little problem with that.
Stop it, Tit. That's my square.
What song are we playing?
No squares for you, Squat.
The people who support them are still going to support them. They are not going to learn anything. This is not a competition. This is a fight for survival.
Just like back in high school, all the girls used to follow the guys with the money.
I agree with you that it is at this point a fight for survival, especially for, you know, for all of fucking humanity. But again, if people don't know, so every time these people come up, number one, it's rare that two of them are going to say the same thing, right? But people need to hear, they need to see, they need to make the connection with, hey, I've seen somebody just like this before. I've talked to somebody just like this before. I heard somebody on the TV say this exact same thing. But if they don't make that connection, then they're not going to get what it is that you're fighting against, what it is you're tearing down, and they'll never learn to fucking identify it for themselves when it's right in front of them. They may vote for a fucking one of these people. Do you see what I'm saying to you?
Oh, I understand what you're saying. I'm saying that I don't think they're smart enough to get it in the first place, so there's no sense trying to explain it to them.
It's worth trying.
Yeah.
It's worth
I think
trying.
like the people
You do your way.
And then you can say that you did, and then nobody can complain after because you made your point to them. You got it out.
Will.
Then it's done.
I got it.
Everybody wants to complain. Hey, you did what you said.
Money talks, money talks. RLM, thank you very much. I know you like the tits with the meat.
Thanks for tipping, Beth, y'all. This roast is getting so juicy.
All that squirty.
Wait, there was a roast in that video?
I'd stick my dick in that. There was a roast in that video? What?
And the AI wasn't bad either.
Is it?
God damn.
Squirty, warm juices. Oh.
I need some
Can
more.
you play that again?
Dude, I will play it again for you. But Judy, I need more of those. I want.
It does taste like steak, then, isn't it?
I want a big side of.
An Arby's roast beef with the spicy sauce tastes like TV static.
I want redheads. I want blondes. I want brunettes. I want them all. That is my corner, y'all, for the men and for the women as well who want them. Georgia,
we need to make it just a whole fucking menu.
Yeah, I want one with a long table.
I'll take a redhead with a blonde and 2 reds for a side, you know.
I want one with a table that's nice and long, just covered with meats, and a gorgeous chick wearing nothing but pasties. With a
only $10 each.
Tray with a rocks glass and a bottle of whiskey.
I need to have a gay man tossing a salad.
My dono clips are going to be making fun of channel creators and food porn.
Yes, RLM for the tits. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, one more time for RLM since she's saving the stream.
Thanks for tipping, Beth, y'all. This roast is getting so juicy.
Wow.
See how good that steak tastes?
What, you guys never checked out that cooking show?
What steak?
Wait till you see the steak one.
The
Well,
one that
steak
you're
one
eating
doesn't
in the
have a
restaurant with Agent Smith.
You know, I think Cypher might have had a point there because
I can't believe that went past my bat at first.
at least you caught it on a butt.
What, Squatch? Cypher might have had a point with what?
Cypher might have had a point. The steak is still a steak to him.
I even had one. I have one so far. There's more coming, made up for the not so degenerate crew. That's just meat, and it's actually. I mean, AI did a beautiful job. Here, I'll show you.
Bro, I ever tell you when I met ATL News? So right after I bought my Xterra, I still hadn't put it in the shop, hadn't got anything fixed on it, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to Atlanta. I'm going to go meet ATL. And so I go to his house, and what you just showed is what he did on his griddle. He cooked me a 4-pound tomahawk steak. That was...
Yes.
There are perhaps many sins on this earth, but that was a blessing.
There's nothing.
I got mad steak skills.
Oh, me
Dude,
too.
you're gonna have to do some impressive fucking shit if you want to beat that one. That thing was absolutely phenomenal, and I've had some steaks. My aunt's.
You know what I want to do? I want to deep fry a tomahawk in tallow before I die.
Go find you a Wagyu one. Get that crispy shit
Oh, no.
on the outside.
A Wagyu tomahawk, that would cost like $600.
800.
Get with some nice truffle oil and
how you
for
go that
me,
that
it's
shit?
mushroom.
That'd be 50 gallons of truffle oil if you tried to deep fry a fucking tomahawk, honey.
No, you would not want to use that much truffle oil on it. I'm saying like a nice truffle butter to finish it. But freaking for me, it's all about the mushrooms when it comes to steak. I love me a nice.
My wife digs the
rare
sacrifice too, bro.
I want a nice rare.
The sacrifice sauce.
I don't get it, dude. Like, how the fuck do you get off eating shit that eats dead things? It eats exclusively dead things. It's not really particular about which dead things it eats. It's just everything from cow poop to dead worms.
I think we all kind of do.
No. See, this thing eats exclusively dead things and will continue existing after the sun burns the fuck out because it doesn't need the goddamn thing.
I've got a syringe of portobello spores. We're just got to get the setup done so I can start.
As I understand it, you can go and get those hermetically sealed brown rice bags, the Uncle Ben's or what the fuck ever. There's also store brand ones. Those are all already hydrated and hermetically sealed, and supposedly you can just inoculate that fucker and add a little water, and it does the thing.
I've got portobello, and I have either shiitake or oyster. I don't remember. I'd have to go look.
Shiitakes, that's an interesting thing. I've been wondering about growing shiitakes on pellets. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't work, but it has to all be hardwood, right?
Sorry.
I don't like shiitake though.
I'm not a huge fan.
I only like the portobello.
Loves them.
I love portobello mushrooms. Love them. Oh my god. I make a grilled cheese, right? Check this shit out. I'll take a nice portobello cap and fucking sear that shit off, and I'll cook up some spinach with like some either balsamic or Greek vinaigrette.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that spinach is that green shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Listen, hear me out. I stuff the mushroom with the spinach. I sear up a tomato. and I throw all of that in between 2 slices of sourdough with a fuck ton of cheese and turn that into a grilled cheese.
God damn.
Yo.
But that's not
I'm
even
gonna
grilled
come.
cheese. That's a
lot of work
sandwich
for
with
grilled
grilled cheese
cheese.
on it.
Wait a
Nah,
It's a
it's not a
second.
lot
grilled
of work.
sandwich.
It's not a
Well,
lot
I'm
of work.
sitting here thinking about how fancy you guys are because I thought it was fancy when I was growing up. My mother would pour like a can of tomato or a can of mushrooms and fry those up with some onions and some salt. I thought that was fancy, but you guys are way beyond that. I'm from the streets. Secondarily, I just came to the realization that Spurg Russ guy said that if the American government gets voted for and takes all Americans' rights away, like we say that they are in China or whatever, that's okay because you voted for it. I just realized that's what he said earlier.
Whoever just came in.
You understand that? That's what he said?
Mickey.
He's literally a traitor to your country, yet you guys respect him as if he's a regular person. You have no issue with that? No, but isn't that traitorous speech to be saying, hey, it's okay if the government takes all of our rights away as American citizens so long as we vote for it?
Cooking mushrooms and onions, and now we're talking traitors.
Sorry, you guys are way too fancy for me.
Oh.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't like white mushrooms, baby bellas, and portobello all the same mushroom?
No.
No, it's not.
Button mushrooms are one thing. Portobellos are a different thing. I think baby bellas are related to portobellos. I don't think they're just little portobellos.
I think they're all the same mushroom in a different stage of growth.
I'm pretty sure button mushrooms are button mushrooms.
The part of it,
tiny
snafu,
ones.
I might be wrong.
Snafu. The thing about mushrooms that could potentially cause cancer is very heat sensitive. So as long as you're cooking your mushrooms, it looks like you're fine. Just saying.
Yeah.
I love mushrooms.
Cremini.
I love mushrooms.
But they're all cremini, right?
Button mushrooms are different from portobellos. They're not just different forms.
I'll just
stick
fry
some magic mushroom in your meal.
And some butter and some pepper. That chunk is good.
What is it? Chicken of the wood, hen of the woods, whichever one they want to call it. That's another mushroom.
I hate AI. AI just lied to me.
Oh,
won't be the last time.
How did it lie to you today?
Hold on.
Did it hurt your feelings when it did it?
Not really. It just
shit, you could have charged it.
Yeah, see the cremini mushroom is an old brown button mushroom. They're both
right.
Agaricus bisporus.
Right.
Mushroom is a fun guy.
Is a very fun guy.
You're a fun guy, Mike.
Well, thank you.
You know, I always say my family treats me like a mushroom. They feed me shit and keep me in the dark.
Yeah.
Good one.
I got a cousin who's a little bit not right upstairs, right? He don't think like most people. He's got a mushroom garden. And I don't know how this works. I haven't gone out there to look, but he says he grows them in the pasture with his pigs. That's where everybody goes to get their mushrooms, family type thing.
Everybody up here goes out to the cow pastures to look for mushrooms. I'm not quite sure why, but there's something about cow shit apparently.
Yeah,
those ones are the special kind, I thought.
Yeah,
I know.
Do you know there's a mushroom that makes you see little people?
I've heard that. Yeah, there's one that makes walls melt too. It's terrifying. Just a little.
Shit, that'll take over a little bit of LSD, bro. That's a Tuesday for an
LSD didn't do that for me. No, mushrooms did. Didn't like that. But that was my own fault.
So every time I did mushrooms, this character that would later be Sasquatch would pop out at some point during my trip. I would always end up standing in front of a crowd of people delivering some sort of dissertation on something. And they were just standing there drooling on themselves, just kind of tripping harder than I was probably, but you know.
Say hi to Denizen.
They're probably waiting for you to hand out those shrooms.
Nah, dude.
Here's my girl.
Your curls on my cheeks.
The Lilliputian mushroom.
Both of you are beautiful.
She's such a sweetheart. I love her. Yes, your baby. Baby Valkyrie. She vicious killer. Vicious killer.
You know what this means, right?
What?
Brownies might be real.
As in the fairies?
I did.
There is a mushroom whose only hallucination is little people that are running around in your house.
So maybe it opens
Fairies
up
wear boots, man. You gotta believe me.
Invented. That's how the Smurfs were invented.
The Smurfs were frozen children, sir.
Or that.
What?
Yeah, the Smurfs are the ghosts of children that died. All right, so in between the two wolf attacks on Paris, right?
Never mind.
I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to get you in the right time frame.
I don't know this story. So.
This was during what was later referred to as the Little Ice Age, that pretty much turned it's what crushed development for almost like 400 years, and then the Renaissance happened, and suddenly you could grow wine in England, right? Anyway, there was this period where just the fucking climate was trash, bro. It was real bad. And during this time period, a couple of weird things happened. There was apparently several army militaries in the old world that were literally attacked by wolves and pushed from the field of battle. These are armies with machine guns. But so many wolves came out of the freaking... Anyway, during that same time period, there was a dearth of food. Famine was rampant and rife, and there was a Hansel and Gretel type of, well, there's too many mouths to feed, let's get rid of the kids kind of thing. And what they would do is walk them out into the woods until they got far enough away that they wouldn't know their way back, circle them around a few times, and then
Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel.
So
Squatch is dying. Please don't die. We need our big man.
Sir.
So after the winter was over and the snow would be thawing out, people would find these children sitting against trees with what appeared, they were blue with a white cap on their head, which was the snow still frozen, and that is almost certainly the root origin of Smurfs.
It's kind of not like I've heard that version, but it's also like the Scooby-Doo and all that, and Disney putting their sexual optics in it. Little blue men living in mushrooms. One human being could see them, and there's one girl Smurf in the whole village of men.
Think that girl Smurf is an artificial first. That is a trans Smurf. Gargamel made Smurf.
Yeah,
that doesn't count.
Yeah, like the whole, and then they were doing it with like Flintstones, and they were doing it with Scooby Doo. You know, or like even like they were doing it with like Lion King and
real.
Disney.
Smurfette is an artificial Smurf. Gargamel made Smurfette, and she escaped and joined the Smurfs.
So then it's not so much about frozen children, it's about frozen boys. So they were getting rid of boys.
Well,
there's other legends. There's other legends about different time frames, different people who literally got rid of boys from their communities. As a matter of fact, FDLS was accused of doing that, of getting rid of the young males from the church community so that the old creeps could have the little girls. Because they needed more wives. Because
that's some of the Hills Have Eyes shit.
In your backstage, I dropped two short videos, but they go over the Portobello optics when Joe Rogan brought it up. Everyone was bringing it up, and then in the late '90s, I believe, Paul Stamets, one of the most renowned mushroom studier dudes in the world, like he's a dude that knows mushrooms, and the one video shows,
my good man, myconologist.
Oh yeah, Mike. Yeah, and I've done some lion's mane and some others myself with grow bags. So, but the two videos talk about like the Portobello optics, and it is kind of crazy. So I dropped it in your backstage.
Okay.
Well, you gotta admit it is a little bit better than Frozen Kids.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think that whole Smurf thing, like they did it with all
Never
those
did
cartoons.
finish my video, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, that one too.
I know how it is.
I just wanted to know about Portobello.
No, I know how it is to be a host. I get it.
I just wanted you to know about Portobello's though, the optics. Like
guilt trip.
I still have it pulled up. It's because fucking everyone started screaming.
Because they don't want to hear the truth.
Nobody could finish a sentence.
No, I'm saying that's why they came up here, because they didn't want the Jimmy Dore video being played, to see Kevin O'Leary, their Lord and Master billionaire fucking friend, get completely demolished and decimated by Tucker Carlson and made to look like a clown. These people are not smart. They are devious.
I mean, I'm more than happy to finish it if the panel wants to.
Whatever, don't matter. I'm just saying, they're liars, they're cheaters, they're thieves. They steal our resources right out from under us while smiling and stabbing us in the back at the exact same time. They are not your friends.
I agree with you.
Look at Discord.
I'm going to look right now. Holy shit. Wow. I'm getting...
Is that what you're talking about? How you let him talk to me like that? I thought I was your friend.
Is that what you were talking about, ma'am? Something
That's
something
a
like
nice one. That's a beautiful one. I am
that
loading
one's
that
for
one up
Denizen.
right now.
That one's for Denizen.
Okay.
Hello?
We need another another dono, because we have a rather nice new food prawn video. Let me find that. Where the fuck did it go? Y'all can keep talking. Anything? How's the tits? Yeah, those are some nice tits.
Yes.
Well done, Tootie. Well done. All hail Tootie Bug, queen of the AI dono clips. God damn.
Do you like Italian girls?
Yeah, she's a brunette.
What's my name?
It's a nice one.
Pretty sure your name is I Like Italian Girls.
Come on, Gambetti. Donate $6. We'll see some titties.
Let's go. Tootie Bug has done a perfect job with this. And keep them coming. All kinds.
Hey, no offense, but nowadays it's just a tease to me.
You know, I saw on sorry, Beth.
No, go ahead.
I saw on an ad on one of the free streaming platforms, Danny, that they have Viagra in the Listerine strip form now. Can't remember what they're called.
Yeah.
They're like dissolvable films.
Oh,
you can
nice.
get that now. Yeah.
Don't need that shit, man. Why? Have
Eat
you
it.
been trying it? Eat it.
I consider
Who cares about needing
that
it?
would be like super fast acting. Rip one of those in half. You're good to go for 5 hours.
Right?
Like, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's been probably 15 years since I can go for 5 hours without losing it. Right? I mean,
Nikki knows me all too well.
I got 45 minutes in me max.
It's actually dangerous how much that woman knows about.
You're running around with priapism, huh, Tim?
I'm just saying, after 40 minutes, I'm winded.
Savage.
I was reading a bunch of articles about dudes who were eating a shitload of that stuff, and they were starting to get like painful erections for like almost a day and a half, to where they'd have to go in the hospital and get needles put in their shit just to drain the blood out.
Because they're stupid.
Yeah, they were literally motherfuckers were eating that shit. Does just like that gas station, like Kratom and all that, they're doing gas station Viagra's apparently.
So we had, when I worked at the hospital, I actually had a patient one time who OD'd on Viagra, and yeah, they actually, that's exact. There's different methods to get the blood out, but some just really don't work. And
see, I don't believe that needle blood thing, because that's like your penis isn't just going to keep filling with blood. That don't make no sense.
Well, they tried that, okay, and you're right, it didn't work. What they ended up having to do is actually slice open. Nope, that didn't. No.
Oh
No,
no!
like they put a
go.
needle in the penis and drain the blood. They
Yeah,
pull out the
that's
blood
exactly what they do.
and they drain it. It's called priapism. It's fucked up, people.
And that's actually true. This guy though, he had OD'd on Viagra and had a hard on for 3 days. He was unable to urinate and just like in excruciating pain. And they tried doing it with the needle. It was not working out, so they actually ended up having to like slice him open and drain it out a little more.
Why couldn't they just squeeze it like a kumquat and you just squeeze the blood back into the body?
Oh,
you could do that.
No.
I've done that. I've done it to people. What are you talking about? You forget who I am.
Just stop it. God. Stop
What?
it, please. Just quit it, bro.
That's how I roll.
Do you think that they didn't try everything before this poor, humiliated man?
I bet you they didn't even think to try what I did.
Oh,
Viagra works on the valves, eh? It works on the valves.
No, they just got weak little girl hands. I guarantee I could squeeze that shit down.
Dude, we saw his wife.
All the nurses trying to get rid of it.
Wait.
This man needs to make tutorial videos for the hospital.
We saw his
They
wife.
didn't know that he had the GI Joe Kung Fu grip.
We saw his wife when it came time for fucking discharge and 10th. You best believe that fucking Hulk of a woman had more than enough grip strength to probably rip that thing off and kick it around on the ground.
No, because he would have been going, oh, you got to strap him down. You'd be going, oh, no, it hurts. Take me to the hospital. Shut up, bitch.
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck things.
I've seen.
And it would have been, caress me down.
Oh my lord.
You guys don't understand. I am a master of sex.
We went from blue kids now to blue pills, and what's next?
Blue balls.
Old balls.
If I ever get
pass.
I could see 10th like smoking his cigarette. It's half ashed and hanging out of the side of his mouth, and he's got like one of those bookie hats on, but it's got like a lens on the front of it, and he's just rolling around in his chair. And a dude comes in. He's like, "What's the problem?" And he's like, "Priapism." And 10th's like, "How long?" "Oh, 4 hours." And 10th's like, "All right, don't worry, I got you taken care of."
Just lay down.
Pops the motherfucker like a zit. He's like,
oh my god! Did you guys?
All right, that's $50.
Did anyone here see the ostrich clip I played first thing this morning?
No.
Since we're talking about sex.
No, I was asleep.
Oh my lord! I found this clip. It made me think of Crack Baby Go because it's a fucking poor rancher, but. It's stupid. It's a stupid video, but it's funny. It's too funny. I like it. I'm going to play it again.
Yeah, I was doing a video compilation of like all the Disney weird subliminal messages and the sexual shit. Have you guys ever like really gone through all the Disney shit and all the like the Lion King where the lion hits the ground and it says sex in the air?
We did the whole thing on
or
my
the
show,
Rescue Rangers where the chick's in the window with her titties hanging out.
Yeah, we did the whole thing.
And all the penises everywhere, especially in Little Mermaid.
And, the Little Mermaid, all the cocks and penis. Like, what the fuck?
Before I play this,
crazy.
when are you going to be releasing that whole thing from Dusty's with Noelle?
I'm finishing up now. It's actually pretty bad. Like, an hour. I've just been kind of doing it.
If you have it done in the next 10, 15 minutes,
I'm gonna clip it.
I'll
I'm gonna clip
review
the
it
important
right
stuff.
fucking here, right now.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's just the whole thing. And honestly, after listening to, I'm not trying to bring Drawn back, but after listening to Chuck, I put receipts with some of these things, whether you hate me or not like me. I just thought that was a weird situation because I don't even let Noel on my panel, and I don't really judge people. They could do what they want, but there's issues. What's this? That's a ostrich or emu?
That's an ostrich. This video had me fucking cracking up. Crack Baby laughed out loud too at it. Squatch, you're still here, right?
I saw this one, yeah. This is brilliant. All they need is a little bit of EDM techno when the fucking ostrich starts dancing. It's fucking
They
beautiful.
put it in this one. They put it in. Here. Oh, wait. Make sure sound's on. This is great.
Yeah, I'm in a tight spot here. I'm in a really tight spot. Okay, good job, Carl. We got rid of Carl. Carl is no longer
What the fuck?
I'm just trying to feed you, buddy. Please, I gotta get to your bowl. I gotta get to your bowl. Please, don't do this. Carl, do something. Get him away. Tex, stop it. You're not gonna do that to me, Tex. Please move. This is ridiculous. You two, Tex, move. I'm gonna go. I'm trying to go around. I'm trying to go around. Get out of the way. Are you hungry? Please move. Please. Oh my word. Please. Tex. Morrow, get out of the way. No. Stop it. Stop it. Carl, get away. You're not. That's probably why he's not leaving. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. I'm making my run for it. Do not grab me off the side by side or off this four-wheeler with your horns. Hey, Tex, stop it. Stop it. This is not cool. I'm gonna. Carl, get out of my face. Really?
And it was on that day that Rudis lost his horns.
Yo, that shit killed me. Because that is dangerous as all fucking. It's like all the fucking. Damn it. All that ostrich wants to do is fuck. He's doing the mating dance. That had me in tears the first time I saw it. I was straight up dying. And yeah, that has to be it. We had a rooster that was attacking me everywhere I went. He was such an asshole. And the little girl next door comes over and because she used to like to come to see my chickens. And I was like, you got to be careful because it turns out that these three are roosters. And after a couple of days, like she was over there. I was like, yo, what the fuck do we name these roosters? And this is a 9-year-old child. Without missing a beat, she goes, you should name him Carl because Carl's a dick. It was. And so that rooster's name was Carl. Stupid story, but I find it funny.
Poor Carl.
My dogs were almost named Fire Truck.
Why Fire Truck?
Fire Truck.
My daughter was like 4 at the time, and we were going to let her pick the name, and the first name she came up with was Fire Truck, apparently. And so for about 20 minutes, the dog's name was Fire Truck. And then the first person we met was like, Fire Truck, why isn't it something like, I don't know, Brutus or Tonto? And he went through like 30 names real quick and in the process named Champ. And Ivy was like, let's name him Champ. And I was like, okay.
Oh my goodness.
It was very nearly Fire Truck.
Oops, that's loud. I can turn that off. Sorry. All right. So if you want a food prawn video going forward, we're gonna have to tell everybody you need to specify blonde, brunette, or redhead.
Yes, please.
Yeah, we got a menu.
These
Squatch
are
is going all of the above.
these are
If
good.
anybody wants special request,
I
give
accept
me a
your
color
terms.
That
and
one
give me
is
food. I'll make your
freaking
dreams come true.
wow, wow.
Personally,
I want to play it so
But
bad.
unlike
Somebody
Disney,
fucking send a dono
it's all
now.
going to be 18 plus around here, motherfuckers.
Somebody send a goddamn dono. This is a good one. Oh my god. People are gonna
Come on, yo.
Squatch, how hot is it there today?
Fuck you.
Okie dokie. that evening, that means
That's how
hell.
fucking hot it is. Like,
That sounds pretty
why
hot.
did you
I haven't
remind
been
me?
outside today.
It's 91 here today.
Remember how I said it was supposed to be like 81 or something like that this morning? 84 maybe. It's already 85.
74
It's pushing up more.
degrees, and this is my view. And this is why I am done with these people online because,
Nice.
I don't ruin other people's lives. These people
there's
do.
fish in
They're
that.
just not tell you.
That's
just
he's gonna sit there in his rocking chair and enjoy his view.
Dude, I bet there's some decent fish up in there.
Don't jump. It ain't worth
There
it,
is.
10th man.
Although
St. John River.
it's sad. You can't really eat fish nowadays or anything. It's all fucking parasited
you
out
can
or
here.
fucking.
No, you can here.
You can?
in some
Canada,
places.
man, Canada. Some
In
have
the
a few
US
good
too.
fish.
Here's the thing. Do not buy farm raised. Do
Oh,
not buy
no.
farm raised.
I mean, everything's getting jabby wabbied if you're buying any processed meats but like just even natural fish or even the whole zombie deer thing. Like they're even attacking the game. And like I fish all the time, and I know even places where it's not stockers, where it's just they don't even stock it, so it's organic fishing.
Sir,
Like the meat, you
all
could
the
see the
things
meat
you're
is
saying
different.
are relevant to the people like myself that every day they wake up, it's a disappointment.
Yeah, well, sometimes there are some places
dirty
still
fish
out there
tank?
that has good fishing and good fish,
That's
but
farm
I just know a lot of it. Even you could just tell the difference from the late
I
'90s,
thought
early
that was
2000s.
Jack
Like
Daniels
the
for a
meat
second.
looks different. Like just
I
even the
totally
meat
thought that was Jack Daniels earlier.
Fury.
I absolutely
you
thought
gotta
it was. She thought I was talking
I was
about her
like,
top, but she
damn.
was just chugging on a goddamn neck.
Hold on,
and
Straight
guys.
from
That's
the
trying to do
bottle, Beth.
logistics.
Alice, hold on.
That's
Oh,
trying to
never
do
mind, they
logistics.
dropped.
Never mind, they left. I had somebody in
That
the
stuff
back.
is delicious, though. That Pure Leaf stuff. I
Oh,
love that. Black tea.
Yep. I can't
me
do the
too.
sweet tea. It's
I
gotta
like
be
my public
unsweetened.
sweet tea.
What is that? Black tea?
Yep.
Yeah. It's so good. And if I
I've seen
remember, I
those.
got it one time because it didn't really have any shit in it. It was just tea.
Right.
I don't know what that unsweet.
Well, you don't have that in America?
That's
or-
blasphemous. I don't know what.
I've
the
seen
hell
a
that
little
No,
bottle. I've never
everything's
seen
got
it.
crap in it in
Okay.
America.
Yeah, it's all
I
like
think
that
Sort of.
fucking Arizona iced tea shit and stuff.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Yeah, no.
Try
Yeah,
this
it's all
one. This one's
nasty.
really good. This one's
Yeah,
And
I've
it's
seen
so
those.
sweet with no sugar in it. It's so sweet.
Is it?
It's
delicious.
unreal.
And,
But I've
and
never
Pure
seen
Leaf
a big
black
ass one
tea.
like that.
the best lemonade I found is the one that's simply lemonade. So there's like
Yeah.
nothing else in it. That one's so good. It's not too sweet, not too sour. It's delicious. That's
You
another one
folks are
that
sad
Try a
as a
frozen
water pipe.
lemonade before you die.
So I'm from Rhode Island where they have this thing.
Oh
called
my
Dell's
god,
lemonade.
Dell's lemonade.
Yes.
What the fuck, Beth? Where you
I love Dell's. Dell's is the best.
Dude, the brain freeze is impossible because it's too delicious not to drink too fast. Am I right or am I right?
Oh yeah. Try throwing a shot of coconut rum in that shit. Holy fuck. So good. But Dell's lemonade, absolutely delicious. Wonderful stuff.
Here, I don't know. You guys have Nestea where you're from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that no longer exists. And then now you got all these commercials. They're like, Fuse, Canada's #1 iced tea. And it's like, right, because Nestea doesn't exist and yours tastes literally like a can of fructose corn syrup? Like, I've drank it. My husband wouldn't even touch it.
I only use Lipton. 10 bags.
They have a lot of fucking chemicals and shit.
Cups of sugar, 1 gallon of water. Poison.
Like all the chemicals and shit here in America, like Canada and other countries, you guys have illegalized some of the shit that they allow in our food.
You know what? I was doing shows about this shit 7 years ago, and then people would come up on my show and go, "Oh, if it was such a bad thing, blah 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 blah, we need this for preservatives, yada yada yada."
Yeah.
All the same apologists that we hear about the AI data centers. So they go from one topic to another, the same bullshit.
Yeah, they sycophants for the,
you're right.
Status quo.
And it's kind of like the EMP thing. Like even America, like the EMP waves is like thousands of times higher in the legal ratings versus like other countries.
Yes.
So yeah,
they're the contrarians of today.
Yes,
that's what they are. They're the people who just have to be opposite something, and now it's countercultural to be pro-mainstream. That's how fucked up the game is. And that's what motivates these people to come on these panels and make excuses for just the most absurd fucking bullshit.
Well, because you know they're rich, and then they can't. Dude, we were watching a Jimmy Dore video. We got less than 5 minutes into a 26-minute video to watch the Canadian. So also don't forget that OG flipped out and said, "Oh, this is a Canadian, blah 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 blah." Oh, but I bet you he loves Dennis O'Leary, who's a Canadian who's coming into America and using up your resources to make more of his billions. Then it's perfectly okay, right? But so they just couldn't stand the fact that we were about to watch, and it's not going to happen during this show. They did exactly what they set out to do, to not let all of you see O'Leary get completely turned into a clown.
Right. That's true.
And
that's looking better than that AI video right now.
And their billionaire friends will praise them for succeeding in stopping you guys from seeing the facts. The truth.
Beth, do you know where Onlyville is?
This is gotta be
only where what?
Onlyville?
No.
Do you know what the New York system is?
The New York system?
Mm-hmm.
Not off the top of my head. Of my head.
Are you still in Rhode Island?
No, I'm in New York.
Okay.
I'm from Rhode Island now. Hence, every time we go home to visit, I buy more of this, and I buy more Autocrat coffee syrup.
I was just going to bring that up. So I was going to say, the next time you go home, go to Onlyville, go to the New York system, get yourself a coffee milk and a belly bouncer.
Belly bouncer? Okay. Yeah.
It's a Greek hot wiener, right? It's like a hot dog, but it's Greek style.
Okay.
It has like meat, like it's kind of like a chili, but it's not. It's like a meat sauce that goes on top of the hot dog.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I think I know this. I think I've eaten it, and I just didn't know it by that name.
You understand that these are the same people that petitioned our government to put limits on how much you can get for damages. Same people.
Yeah, or made it illegal altogether, like in case of the pharmaceutical companies.
Like I'm perplexed as to why these people get equal respect. I'm perplexed. Because they suck your dick just right. They tell you all the pretty, pretty lies that make you fucking fall into this fucking bullshit.
Of course.
Like, I just don't get it.
Well, because as humans, we're designed this way. Our lives have been mostly near impossible odds of survival. So any way we can reach homeostasis, we're designed to put up with and adapt to our surroundings so long as that we're alive. We have very like low standards for the hierarchy of needs. And if you criticize the status quo, then you could potentially upset the apple cart and cause disaster, like starvation, extinction. So like we're designed to accept really harsh conditions so long as that we're able to eat and breathe and breed, etc. And it's built into our DNA. So if you come along and you point out a problem, if I'm going to be honest with myself, to confront that problem, I have to be honest about the flaws in the system. I have to be honest about the potential changes that need to be made. And these are things that will upset the current status quo. And I'd rather go along to get along as a human than to actually make changes to the system that could potentially hurt me even worse. And the elites use that to exploit us. And then, of course, the level of propaganda, like as soon as you come out of the womb, they're teaching you how everything that opposes the American way of life is death and starving and cruelty and torture and murder and monstrous, right? Like, whether it be the Japanese or the Russians or socialism or communism or the Vietnamese or whoever it is, there's always a boogeyman, and anybody who questions our way of life and the way that we do things is out to get you, literally, like ready to steal your children. And
unless it's O'Leary, right? When it's 10th Man, it's bad. When it's O'Leary, it's good. Why? We're both Canadian. Why?
You talking about the LSD dude?
No, the comedian guy on the Jimmy Dore video that we were just watching.
Oh,
I didn't get to see it.
So speaking of humans being in need, because Denizen is absolutely right, we are kind of, always trying to make sure that we never end up back in the harsher times where it was very hard to survive. Based on where I live, I can't survive without a car, and my car needs some tires very, very badly. It turns out that I was kind of lucky to get home safe and sound with my daughter. So y'all need to hit that dono link and drop.
Try Grifton finishing the video that I brought. Try that.
Yep. There's also the video. Gladly. What I was going to do is I was going to run a poll about the video and go ahead and run it that way. And we also have 2 more videos from Tootie Bug, Little More Food Prawn, and boy, she did a good job. I am more than happy to finish the video. What do you guys want to do? I know 10th Man wants to finish the video.
Just because I saw what they did, and don't want them to win.
I want to finish the video, but I want people to pay for it.
They didn't win 10th.
I want them to pay for it, yeah.
All right, then people can pay for it. Let's call it what? $25?
You're lowballing yourself.
No, that sounds fair. That sounds fair.
25.
Get it out of the way. It's a 26-minute video.
Hey, you think they won no 10th Man for real? Come on, listen to
if we don't watch that video, yes, because I've been sitting here trying to analyze why would they have come up here when they did, when they were nowhere to be seen before that.
I get that when you're talking about the video and stuff, but I'm just talking about in general, like just what they have said exposes how ignorant that they are.
I think what he's talking about is the video is not focused on the exact people who are here today. Did the exact people here today win? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
To them they did. And to the rich people that are controlling everything, they won.
Dude, you nailed it. Like when you talked about his CEO contract mentality, I was like, ooh, he fucking was over target on that. Because it's either that, and I was thinking it doesn't even have to be the rich. The rich ones are like that, but even the poor fuckers that are tribalistic will jump on board to the big tech or jabby wabby to keep a job or keep all of us safe. I think there's a tribalism in nature that will be coming with a lot of these police state world optics we're going to witness more being implemented. And I mean, we're very blessed. Westerners are very blessed, but like you said, propaganda and the whole thing. And it's crazy too. I was watching these old videos like in Africa or China, like them fixing vehicles and old cars. And because of their market, they don't even have the tools or the fucking part that we in Western countries have to like fix vehicles. These motherfuckers are like spitting on fucking shit and making it work again. Like it's just we're gonna be fucked if we're gonna have to like we the people work on shit again. Pioneer days, we're fucked.
You guys know that there is
Well, they won't let us.
National shortage of transmission fluids of certain types.
I haven't heard about that.
So right now in America, you have people that are buying up all the mid 90s to early 2000s vehicles because those parts and the stuff that you need to run them can be bought. But all the stuff for these new vehicles, you can't get parts for.
You can't order parts, and you have to have special tools to even just get to certain places.
No, you can't even. There's certain transmission fluids that cannot be obtained. So now you will own a vehicle that for the matter of $50 worth of transmission fluid, now your $50,000, $100,000 vehicle is completely done. That's it.
I was just telling people, you could look this up yourself. Auto zones in America are putting memos out saying the United States is about to be short on oil in auto zones. But I was watching these videos, like one of them's like African, these fuckers working on like transmissions and cars that, dude, we would literally
but those are early 90s and back vehicles.
Yeah,
carbureted vehicals. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, that's what you're right. You could only work on that shit. You could only get parts for that shit, or even 3D print that shit.
Sorry, Beth was trying to interject.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just saying today. Oops, I don't know what the hell that was. Cars today, you can't work on them yourself. You can't fix them yourself, and they make it so hard to fix it. Like it is. Yeah, I get it.
Because you can't get the parts.
You have to have special tools that only certified licensed mechanics can actually even purchase.
Right. Correct.
They're introducing proprietary software. And if you don't have the license to use that software, you cannot work on your vehicle anymore.
Well,
That's what's going to happen.
In other states right now, well, what's funny is that in the United States right now, because of all the policy enforcement happening, this was a new thing. There was 2 states that are picking up the bill, trying to make it illegal to drive cars over the age of like 2001, 2000, whatever. So if you have a classic, basically they call them, you're only allowed to probably drive them during certain times of the day. Blah blah. And if you register a car with a classic plate, that's how it already is. They say, "Oh, well, you can't drive it during the." But now they're trying to like make it a law policy type thing to where they're getting rid of the old cars. Like, so if you have like my 98, I won't even be able to legally drive it. I'll get a ticket for just driving my regular car.
That's insane.
It's happening,
and soon they won't even let you own them. Right? Like they have them to where you can only show them off. And then they'll make it so you can't even show it off. That if you have one, it's illegal.
Then the apologists will explain to you that has to be done because of insurance and blah blah blah. All their stock portfolios. That's all they care about is whatever is going to help them and their friends' stock portfolios. Don't matter how it affects you. They just explain that. Because that is your government representative's responsibility. If they say that they're allowed to toss anybody they don't like into death camps, well, you voted for that. You voted for that. That's the way these people's minds work. There's no reasoning with them. That's why I say, you say, oh, you got to let people hear what they have to say. Nope. Nope, because there is no reasoning with these lunatics. Wait till you see. I hope we get to watch this video because you're gonna see an evil monster laugh in your face. And he's Canadian. Let's all remember, he's Canadian too.
Yep.
He is laughing in your face.
And this guy that he's talking to is
the guy off Shark Tank, O'Leary. Kevin
Mr.
O'Leary, or whatever his name is.
Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary, yeah.
O'Leary and Carlson, right, Tucker?
And he's going to explain to you why he has to come from Canada with his billions of dollars into your cities and states and build these data centers. And then his explanation
he's the
is,
data center guy.
Yes, if he doesn't build it in your community, he'll go to a different community and you'll lose out on those jobs.
Right.
And then when you ask him about what about the negatives or anything like that, he goes, this is what they voted for.
Give them what
the
they
same
want.
Bullshit this other guy was saying. Same bullshit. And that's why they didn't want you to see that video, because I guarantee.
That's the point, though, is like I said, if these people who think this way, act this way, and are doing this shit are not allowed to fucking get up here and say exactly what it is that's on their fucking mind, the way they want to say it, and
I
think
was
that
gone.
they're doing great, people
I
will
was gone.
vote for this shit.
And no, they didn't vote for this. They voted for these government representatives, and then with this not being part of their platform whatsoever, and then Amazon and Google come in and go, hey, by the way, once you're done here as an alderman or city councilman, you sure would be nice to have you running one of our distribution centers over in the next town over. So you know what? You vote yes on this, the three of you people, and we're going to guarantee you this much salary after you're no longer a government representative. And that's completely legal. And these people will explain to you why that should be legal, why it's perfect. This is normal business practices. This is just how it works. But then also in the other side of their mouth, tell you this is what you voted for. These people are grifters. The same as Elon Musk, grifter. He would not be where he is if he didn't have government contracts. If he wasn't a deceptive piece of trash, he would not be where he is. And let alone that he started with emerald mines in Africa, I believe. So these are the facts. This is the truth. Right? So I'll make you guys a deal. I'll put all my financial information out there if Grid's willing to do the same thing. And then we can have a real conversation. I want full access to all your files. I'll give you the same thing of mine. Bet you won't. With your CCP ties that are pretty much admitted, aren't they? Didn't we hear earlier today that Grid owns property in China? Admittedly, you people are associating with your own demise. And they smile right in your face. Who the fuck gets to own property in China? Anybody here? Anybody here own property in China?
People in China and only people with close ties.
No, I'm just asking. Anybody here know somebody who owns property in China?
No.
I do.
And if you did, wouldn't you expect the FBI to show up at your fucking house?
No.
I would.
I mean,
but when you're working with the FBI and the CCP, because you're all part of the same group, don't fucking smile at me and tell me that you're fucking some type of good guy. You're trash. I tried to take it easy on Grid because he had that personal shit going on. Now, I'm telling you, I'm done. Done.
Sorry, my 25-year-old is here. Isn't nice. Happy note. I have both of my kids under the same roof for the first time in a long time. So I'm really happy.
That's awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Judy, you said you know someone?
Yeah. A lot of military men, usually, the officers and whatnot, have, whenever they marry, Chinese women and whatnot, and then they get involved through the family, they are then able to buy land in China. But it's usually through marital ties that I've seen this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying that.
But it just seems like you're supporting my argument.
But they're allowed to come over here and buy whatever property they want. Yeah.
I'm not.
He said his wife was in this CCP supporting wife or something.
Oh,
no, I just said that his wife is from China, and as
that
far as I'm
doesn't
concerned,
necessarily mean that. Like, I mean, people can own property in China without all of that, right?
oh sure.
So
I honestly,
Oh, for sure, yeah. There'd be
look,
no
I
involvement
missed
with
half
the
of what
Chinese
y'all are
government
talking
if an
about.
American citizen
Okay,
wanted to
with
own property there. No, not at all.
I missed
Not
half
at
of
all.
whatever you guys are talking about here because my kid was asking me questions. So, what is the point of it? I'm just curious.
I don't want to repeat the whole thing. What I'm saying is this. You people don't see the forest for the trees.
What are you talking about?
What logical argument could be given for somebody saying that one person's behavior is disgusting while the other person says that they're responding to is saying that it doesn't matter about the American citizens? And then my assertion is that whether or not Grid is a CCP foreign agent,
Hold on. I don't.
he acts like one.
I think you'd have to give some evidence to that because I don't think that one. I would not co-sign that at all.
Okay.
Why else does he have 3 planes? Checkmate.
He's got like 6.
Sorry, what?
He has like 6 of them.
So, I mean, the guy's been really successful with his businesses here as far as like working on race cars.
Aha!
You actually get paid a fuck ton of money for. God damn it. I have too much going on. I'll be right back. I've got to go sign some papers real quick. Leave.
It's all very convenient fucking alibis.
Stupid.
You people have traitors in your midst, and I think it's cute. I will gladly sit idly by.
Y'all take care of this while I'm gone. Peace out.
Yeah, see, and then everyone starts falling off. And that's good. I want to watch I want to watch it. I want to watch your children crying in the streets covered in rubble. I want to watch it. And then everybody go, oh, what a tragedy. And me do a whatever event that is named, the whatever numbers with the predictive programming. And then I'll do a celebration spectacular, c'est magnifique about that too.
You'll be dressed in a trench coat with a big placard saying, I told you so.
Guy. Where. Shut the fuck up, pussies. I'm done. I don't need YouTube. I don't need any of this nonsense. I'm a retired old cranky man now. This is what you get. This is the way it's going to be from now on. And you'll see more and more people run and head for Z Hills because they're cowards. None of you people are patriots. You ain't gonna stand up for shit. You're gonna fucking take your Soylent Green, you're gonna put the chip in your brain, and you're gonna do what you're told. Because you're not willing for your children to die, unless it's in a foreign country, not in your own country protecting your own homeland. You'll just go send them out to kill brown people. Scared little bitches. All Americans. Scared little bitches. Have been ever since those sandcastles came down. Do something about it. No, you'll attack the wrong countries, cup to the other wrong ones, and on and on and on and on and on. And people get, and then you go, oh, show me the proof, and everybody has the right to an opinion except for 10th Man, Kevin O'Leary, that gets a right to an opinion because he's a billionaire. Fuck you.
What if I'm okay with this 10th Man?
What? You just it just I won't be around because people will ban me from their shows. But I don't give a fuck. See, this is the thing, Dennis. And that's how I try to tell people. I tried to tell OG this the other day too. You people are all playing a dangerous. You people let me get to know you, and I warned you all what was going to happen. Now that I'm retired, and I don't need YouTube at all, and I came to the conclusion the other day that even if I lose my channel and all my previous content, it means nothing to me because I do not care about this anymore. Now it's a whole new ballgame. I'm paid no matter what. I'm retired. I'm not going to make $1 ever again for the rest of my life off of YouTube. I have no need for it, and I would have to claim it if I did. As soon as I became retired. So that's not how this is going to work. Thanks to everybody for helping me pay for StreamYards over the last year or seven. But really, if you add it all up over 7 years, because I did the math one day and it was like $3 an hour, and that wasn't including the StreamYard costs. Right? So, thanks. But now I will never, ever accept $1 single from YouTube ever again, and I never plan on broadcasting again either, unless I have something I really want to say and don't want to say it on someone else's panel.
Man, and I thought you were gonna say you had lots more time to start doing more streams. Okay.
No. See, no, because it's not worth my time. So
I'm sure
ban me from every show. I'm good to go. I'm good to. I. Do you know how happy I've been over the past month that I've just sat here and watched movies with my cats?
I do.
Like, I think about the people on, and I've said it to my husband probably a dozen times or more. And I'm like, because I've been doing a lot of reflecting and of my time spent on YouTube. And I say to him, I'm like, these people make me so sad. It's just unbelievable. Like, I used to hate my family. I used to hate them because of their incompetence, their ineptitude, just the drunkenness and the waste of time nonsense, and just I saw them as like barely human, with just the uselessness with which they lived their lives for generations. And then I came to YouTube. And over the past 7 years, now I'm to the point where I'm like, oh my God, these people were saints. Saints.
Well, you can always look at it this way. If you're not going to do it, who's going to do it?
Don't care. Not my problem. You guys had 7 years.
You're in the swimming hole with everybody else.
Nope.
You're still alive, aren't you?
Not willingly.
Oh, okay, man.
No, I'm not joking.
No,
I'm not joking. I'm sitting here literally going, I sure hope I die before I'm 65 so that my husband gets the extra life insurance. That's it.
No, that's not a fucking way of thinking, man.
I don't give a
becoming
fuck what you
negative
think.
more than
No, I'm
positive.
done. This is not a species that I am willingly part of. I do not see this as any type of way to make progress. Like
That's the whole challenge, man. Okay?
No. There's no
trying to
challenge.
figure out a way to make the progress. No,
I
okay.
empathize with the oligarchs at the same time as recognizing that they are just as much trash as all of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the difference is you people are willing to suck their dick. They're not willing to suck yours. And I'm not sucking nobody's except for my husband's. Right? You guys are actually willing to submit to them.
No, I don't think so.
Yes. That I saw a bunch of people.
I am.
Submitting
It depends
to
how much it
Grid.
pays.
Right.
Fuck sakes.
Just because, listen, why does Grid get any respect when he gets, like, just because he has money?
No,
That's
no.
how
Grid's a
people
good
act.
guy. Grid has been, I mean, like, seriously, Grid's the reason why I'm even on YouTube.
Good.
And he's been nothing but good to me. He's been nothing but good to people that are around me. I have a lot of respect for the man because the way I've even seen him, like, as a father and with his family, right?
Mm-hmm.
He actually behaves in a way that's worthy of respect, and it's far above what you see from a lot of people today, even men included. You know,
but that's because everybody's always off working, trying to make a living to keep them going, whereas he doesn't have to. He can just sit back and enjoy life with his kids.
No, he works. He still works and does a lot of shit.
Yeah, paperwork.
No, it's more than
great
paperwork. A lot. Look, I went down to Tennessee.
No,
I was
you
around him
guys
for the weekend.
never see what I see till you see it, and then you go, "Oh, you were right," and I'm just supposed to sit here and listen to this nonsense in the meantime. Defend them all you want. I tell you, don't defend me. I know I'm the worst piece of trash on earth. I know that, and I will tell you that, and I will stand on my square. But I won't pop on a panel, say somebody is disgusting, and then when they start yelling at me, run away. Right? That's called bitch made. And if you're going to make excuses for that, all right, you like bitch made. You think that you're just like every other woman. You want the bitch made dude around, but you really want the bad boy. Right? And then you're going to cheat on the bitch made dude with the bad boy.
My husband is a perfect combination of both.
The bitch made dude got the corporate job and he got lots of money. So just like that other whore that I saw in the video yesterday, I'm not calling you a whore, but I'm just really pissed off.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
What? I can. Do you want to fight?
No. Come on. Continue.
I can't believe Beth is from Rhode Island.
Please, fucking
No.
Yeah, I grew up
then-
in. I spent my younger years. What?
And then this woman says,
Sorry, I was counting it out.
I chose the rich father for my child.
I can see her tail.
Yeah,
That's what this woman said. I chose the rich, and I don't think I did anything wrong by lying to the rich dude that it was his baby, and now he's suing her. She don't think she did nothing wrong. And this is exactly the same situation. Is this fucking trash bag human being puts off the persona as being a good person, but then is actually a trash bag. And I see it. Because I grew up with these fat kid trash bags, and then they become super successful, right? And now they're the good guy, but they're actually always have been a trash bag. Please stop. Why? What's the reason?
Because what I want is just a little bit of fucking chill for once. Do you understand that I have been getting screamed at by people this entire fucking stream?
Right, because they're pussies and they won't come up here, right?
From damn near the very start of it. Okay?
Bitch made.
I didn't yell at you, Beth.
These are bitch-made little pussy bitches, and they got a big fucking mouth when they're sitting around a bunch of their friends, and then when a real man stands up in their face, then they want to pull out the Second Amendment, or then they want to call the cops because they're fucking pussies. These are the people that want your free speech limited because they're fucking pussies, and they'll use their money to do it. So I'm gonna leave.
I was good.
I heard this entire time that I was gone from YouTube was, "Hey, come back. We all want you." Yeah. No, you want a fucking curbed version of me. You people can't handle reality, so don't ask me to come around. I don't fucking need any of this shit.